Okay, on this video I'm going to show you how to actually create a blog post and how to get it ranked in the Google search engines. That way you end up on page 1. This post right here, I went to the Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive in Houston like at the beginning of June, and I decided to make like a 2-day post about it because it was a 2-day event, and this is day 2. And as you can see, if I go to Google right here, like the Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive, my post is actually the first one on here, like ranked number 1 on the first page of Google. And the thing was, it at this time it actually beat out a lot of these videos, which is kind of hard to do sometimes, but somehow I pulled it off. And right here, my own video, my personal breakthrough, was actually ranked like number 6 on the first page of Google. So what I wanted to show you is, like right here, my main keyword that I was trying to get ranked for was Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive. But I've learned over time that sometimes like you can kind of stand out a little higher, because like sometimes I'll add the date to it and I'll be more specific, like I'll put day 2 in there and stuff like that. So with your titles, it needs to be as very detailed as it possibly can, but just don't go too long. Just try to be specific with a good amount of words. So right here I have my title, Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive, and then my permalink, I also have that keyword Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive, as you can see right here. Okay, and then right here, when I first started my blog post, I actually made sure that I linked back to my first one. Like I'll put like a little item box, I'll put, just in case you missed it, click here for day 1 of my Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive experience. And then what you want to do is you want to have your keyword in like specific spots of your blog post. But like right here, it'll be your, I can call it like H1 tag, and you have your keyword right here, so you don't have to worry about putting the H1 in your post right here. So right here I actually put, at the beginning I put H2 tag, like right here it says Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive day 2, and I just go into this box right here and you just select heading 2, which means H2. Oops, I actually went backwards. Let me highlight that again. Okay, H2. And then when I first got into the whole post, hold on, let me see if I can open this up a little more. I thought you could, but well, I don't see it right now. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Alright, now right here, like when I first started writing my blog post, I kind of try to engage the audience. I kind of try to tell them a story. I don't just like talk about facts, because that kind of bores people. Most people, they pay attention to like stories and stuff like that. So I kind of started off with a question, like to kind of get their mind going, like Philly cheesesteaks are the bomb, aren't they? Because I actually had some at the hotel and they were pretty good. So it's not even really talking about what I learned yet. It just kind of breaking the ice, so to speak. And I'm talking about fries and the sweet tea, how good it was, stuff like that. And then I kind of get into what we did. Like I kind of mix it in, like my story with what I was eating, with what Lawrence and Toby and Layla were showing us. Okay, and then I kind of break away from it quickly, and I just talk about like people I've met, like Alicia Stringer. She's a nice person, nice woman I met there. She's real cool, real down to earth, and I took a picture with her, so I decided to throw that in there. And I try to make sure it's just not about me and like me trying to just sell or stuff like that. I'm just actually trying to connect in the way I know how. I'm just explaining my experience, my story, stuff like that. So, and then I go into like had a one-on-one with Ted Prendez and Layla. They actually were on stage, and she was like going through his, talking about his breakthrough that he had at the event, and I recorded some of it, so I put that video in there. And the reason why I put videos in there is because not only do they inform people and people like interacting, like watching videos, stuff like that, it also keeps people on your page a little longer because they're sitting there, they're watching the video, paying attention to it. I mean, it can only be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, stuff like that, but it keeps people engaged. So I talked about that, and then I broke off again, and I always put like a little title so it kind of captures their attention. I talk about the story about the $100 iPad, YouTube video optimization, and steamy neck massages. And this is all that's went on to at the event, but I try to make it catchy. Like the $100 iPad, most people will be like, "Wow, that's a great deal," and then they're gonna wonder, "Well, how did that $100 iPad come about?" And then YouTube video optimization, and then this part, the steamy neck massages, I kind of added that because it's more likely to catch someone's attention rather than just if I just say neck massage and stop like that. And then I add pictures of what was going on at the time. Here's the guy who got the $100 iPad, and here's the woman that sold it to him. That's Cindy, and I'm trying to remember his name right now, but I can't. But cool guys, cool people. And let me go on. Okay, and then right here I break off again, but I kind of mix it up, you know. Like instead of sometimes I'll put titles or whatever like this, sometimes I'll break off and I'll highlight the words like this, and it'll say high ranking videos equals traffic equals leads equals sales, and that's like the proven formula. And then while talking about the steamy neck massages, I actually recorded a little bit right here when Josh was offering to give Tracy a neck massage for that $100, because we're like, it was a whole exercise we were doing. I mean, you can see some of it in this video. And then right here I break off again, because right here, like at this point, I'm like telling a story of what happened at the event. But when I get down to here, I say let's get more technical, and this is like something I've actually learned at the event, and I'm breaking it down a little more. Like I'm talking about a sales funnel, and then I'm talking about the capture page, and I try to create a visual, so I'll throw in the picture of the capture page, the Empower Network capture page, and then I describe what it's about and how can it benefit a person. And then I go into the sandwich page. I talk about what that's about, how can it help people, and then I slowly close it out, and I add another picture right here. And the thing is, like on this picture with Lawrence Tam, like my alternate text, you actually got to put in a keyword as well. So the keyword I had like in the title, and then I had it in the H2 tag, and then you want to add it to an image as well, like your alternate text. Okay, and that helps you rank better in Google as well. It's like it helps you optimize your post. And then at the bottom right here, I'm going through, I'm talking about Lawrence and what I've learned and stuff like that. And then I'll always have a call to action. I'll say get to know me, which sends them to my about page if they're interested in knowing more about me. And then I'll have step 2, get to know Team Take Massive Action, which is a team I'm a part of in an Empower Network and stuff like that. And the thing is, like, these lead to, sometimes they'll lead to a capture page, like it says get to know Team Take Massive Action. Let me click on the link real quick, and then it takes them to the capture page, like how getting to know Team Take Massive Action. If they want to know more about them and about what we're doing, then they put in their email address and stuff like that. So there's always a call to action at the bottom of your post, and then I put like a little signature. I put like my name in bold, and then I'll put like a picture of me and Lawrence right here. And let me break it down a little bit more. I'm trying to figure out how I get out of this. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay. Now right here, I want to show you another way to keep people on your site is like by adding links throughout your blog post. Okay, like sometimes you have YouTube videos, and what the thing is, it'll lead to another page on my blog talking about Empower Network video hosting. But I try to make it relevant to what I'm talking about. Like if I say YouTube videos, and then my next post says Empower Network video hosting, it's relevant to what's going on in the next post. It's not just I just highlight any kind of words and then just try to put a link in there. Okay, and then sometimes I do break off, like I'll link off the page, like to Tracy Reuter. I'll link to her blog, but I always make sure like links like that leave my site, I make sure they open in another window. That way they still have my page open like this. Well, let me show you real quick. Like if I go down right here where Tracy was and I click, it's going to open it in another page. Okay, and then here's her website and stuff like that. But my website will always still be up, and that's the main thing. You don't want people necessarily leaving your website. So, and then I'll add, like, let's see, where am I at? Let me go back to here. Okay, and then right here, let me get more into, I got this plugin, it's called WordPress SEO by Yoast. That's a funny name, no, but really smart guy. But anyways, here's my preview, like how it would look in like Google, and then it'll ask me for my focus keyword. So my focus keyword is black and tam inner power intensive. Okay, and then it's going to tell me your focus keyword was found in, it's going to say my article heading, it's going to have a number by it, like how many times. It's going to say once, and page title, and then page URL, which is right here, this permalink I showed you earlier. And then content, I have it in my blog post as well. That's what I mean, content, like I have it at the top, like as that title. See right here. Okay, now my meta description, that is like the description that's going to show on Google. Like right here it says day 2 of my experience at the Black and Tam Inner Power Intensive event in Houston, Texas. And I actually type it in right here. So it takes note of that, and it shows that I've put it in there as well. And then you see like my SEO, before I update it or post my blog post, it'll have a green light, because if it doesn't, sometimes it may have a red one or a yellow one. A yellow kind of like it's lukewarm, just some stuff I can do to improve my blog post. But when it's green, I'm pretty much good to go. So I'll like publish it. And then right here, let me get into this really quick. Like categories, I'll put black and tam inner power intensive as well as my category. So you can add a category right here, type it in right here, and then you add it, and then you make sure that category is checked and it goes with your blog post. And then right here, my tags, all you do is add in tags, like right here, black and tam. And I was trying to make it relevant to what my post is about. Like I say, benefits of black and tam inner power intensive. As you notice, my keyword is right here as well. Then it says black and tam Houston, Texas, black and tam inner power intensive, black and tam workshop, you know, Lawrence Tam, Toby and Layla Black, stuff like that. And then right here, I add, most of the time I'll add like a feature image. Like you can remove it if you want, but it kind of shows, depending on how your blog theme is, it'll show like your blog post, and then it'll show like the featured image to that post. In my case, it doesn't show it because I took all that off. I took off the menu, and I took off most of, like, I don't have my blog post like going from my latest post. It just starts from whatever page I selected, like a static page. So, and then I just added these little banners right here, like if they want to click on these as well. So that's basically how I got my blog post ranked as far as on my part, and then like sometimes like when I post it, you can take your link and you can post it on Facebook and try to get likes that way, or you can post it on other social media sites like Twitter or Stumble Upon, Dig, stuff like that, and it will help you get more exposure to your blog posts. And then sometimes it can be about timing. Like if you get the keywords in and you put a blog post up pretty quickly, you can rank pretty quickly. So sometimes it goes down to that as well. So make sure, like, when you try to do a blog post, make sure you try to just follow this video like I said. Make sure you get your keyword that you need and you put them where they need to be, so you can give Google that like flag to crawl your website, look you up, and hopefully post you on page 1 of Google. That way you can get more traffic to your money site. So this has been Mike Harris. I hope you take into account what I've been showing you right now. So have a good one. I'll see you later.